YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Well, we'd like to thank Trucker Rudy for his visit here in Clinton. Of course, you saw that in the last two videos. But he also gave us some gifts, right?
Yes, he did.
And let's see one of them right now, because he gave us some Canadian money, because we got talking about Canadian money in this truck. So he gave me basically, let's take a look right here. He gave me $1.15 in Canadian money. And of course, you remember my 26 cents Canadian. And of course, you remember this little wonderful tool is my magnet. And we got talking about how Canadian coins loves my magnets. So if you remember my Canadian, my 26 cents Canadian money, that was out of my till before I took money to the bank. And we always check our coins to make sure we don't have no foreign coins. And this is what we found. Of course, everybody knows Canadian penny is no longer using in Canada no more. So the lowest denomination is the nickel. So now let's watch the amazing things. Everybody knows about my quarter sticking to my magnet. See, it sticks. The nickel to the magnet, it sticks. Well, I'm not holding it because there's the magnet right there. Can you see the magnet right there? Yep, that sticks. The Canadian dime. Bingo, voila, it sticks to my magnet. Well, I shook it off, that's good. At least it came off. And of course, the Canadian dollar, what's is known in Canada, is a Canadian loon. It is kind of gold plated. But here's what I found out shockingly, is it sticks to a magnet too. Wow. So yeah, if I have a visit in Canada, I gotta make sure. One tip is basically bring a fishing string and a magnet, and if I drop any coins or if I see any coins in a sewer crate, I'll just drop the string down in a sewer crate with a magnet, and I'll be fishing for some Canadian coins. So yep, I love those Canadian coins. They stick to a magnet. So basically, that would be it. Well, you know, one thing is, it's I'm kind of missing one more key gift here, because I'm looking all over the apartment for it, and I just can't find it anywhere. Angie, you know where it's at?
It's in your hands, Chuck.
It's in my hands? What's it doing in my hands?
I have no idea.
Well, let's just show people what we have in my hands, because if you notice the imaging, and maybe something a little different, you notice I'm not vlogging with this. So let's see what you guys are seeing right now through this video. So hang on to your hats. Oh, by the way, before we go on, we are still planning to get a GoPro plan, because this gift just came from Trucker Rudy. This is the other gift that Trucker Rudy gave us. So thank you for him. He had first dibs at this. He got it from somebody else, and he had first dibs at it. And of course, you probably, if you're subscribed to his channel, you probably saw him test it on his channel. And he decided if we need to use it, we use it. And later in this video, I'm going to show you some benefits to this camera that I can do with this camera right now, that I can barely do with this camera. But I'm going to show there's some benefits to this camera too, in a way. Probably in the future, you probably saw it already. So let's get to what this camera looks like right now. Okay, now with this clip, you notice I'm going to sound slightly different, maybe usual compared to the other sound, but hey, it's better than that disaster that we had before, because this is a name brand that most YouTubers will use on their channels, because the majority of them we watch usually use GoPros, but we do watch does use this camera. And what this camera is we're talking about is this. If you can see it, if I have to turn on the light, because you know it's a different setting, different lighting setting in here. So let me turn on the overhead light. Bingo, hope that helps out a little bit. This is a Sony Handycam right here. This is a very nice gift. If you see it right there, if you can really read it, 60 times zoom. I can really zoom in on some good shots. if I need to. Of course, I know truckers can't really use this because you got a manual do this. It's on Wi-Fi too, but I don't think they came with a remote for it. So it has a nice solid screen right there, so I can flip it over to one side. So we'll make sure we make the, this is what it looks like if I was doing a selfie in a way. What I'll try to do is I try to angle, well, let's do it this way here. I try to angle the screen somewhat so we're not distracted as easy, so we're looking at the monitor more, but it lets us know. Hi Chuck, how you doing? What are you doing on this video on video? That's the way I like to do video on video, something like that. But it's a nice little camera. There's some benefits to this. We tested it out for over a week because Monday night's video that we saw and last night's video was filmed over a week ago, so we just got done with rounds of testing on it and we're planning to take this out to show you what I've done during testing. I didn't keep any of the footage. We're going to give you fresh footage anyway, so to be part of this vlog, because it's kind of hard to find the videos through my it's kind of hard to find the videos through my files anyway. So right now, let's get back to the actual camera and work, and I'm going to show you some benefits, and maybe later tonight I'll show you one of the benefits in low light. Of course, you notice this camera kind of works in low lights in certain situations. It all depends what we're doing, so basically, but mostly it should eliminate some of the lighting issues we have here, but sometimes it's a hit or miss on any camera, so that's what the test we found out in a way. But it does sound, it has Dolby stereo, just let you know, so basically it's a stereo sound. So this is like a mono sound, and this one's more of a stereo sound, so it's going to sound two different things, but I think we'll like it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it too. So Angie, you're going to have to get used to a new camera, right?
I'm very used to it.
You're already used to it already with all the testing we did?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to say yes. You can say more than yes, and that. But, yeah, have a banana. Have a banana, Nana. But, yep. We are still looking for a GoPro, right? Yep, we are still going to get it for a GoPro. We are funding over 80% of that. And we had a couple contributors to the to the channel, so that will help. Hey, does that help somewhat? Yay, look at that. Even I had the sunlight behind me and I got the light right there. What happens if I turn off the light right here? Oh, that works just as good. So yeah, I think we're going to like this camera that we're going to do a vlogging with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. But right now, Angie's got to be busy doing some other things. I got to run, do some errands downtown. I'll take you guys with me today, and we'll do some tests along the riverfront and see what I do. And you're going to like a little speed up video I'm going to plan to put together towards the end of this video, because I'm going to do a little speed up thing, because I can do 8 times speed with this camera than I do with the Kodak. And of course the Kodak, I can only do 4 times speed, because if you go beyond 5 times speed, it gets shaky, skippy, and all that stuff. But the 8 times speed seems like it works a lot better for this camera, and I'm hoping the editing works out. So hopefully it works out pretty good. If not, we may have to go back to the drawing board. But yeah, just check it out real quick right after this little flip flop like we always do. So Angie, since you're going to be busy on your own for a while, I'll see you this afternoon, right?
Yes.
And anything else that you want me to test this camera on? There was a certain island that you want me to focus in?
Oh, Flag Island. Flag
Island? Okay, I have to tell the viewers about Flag Island. We did talk about it in one of our videos, right? When we did the, did we mention it in that video, down by the, sitting on the bench down by the river video?
Yes, we did.
I think we did. I'm not for sure. That video was over, what, 2, maybe 3 months ago? Almost
4.
3 months. Well, we've been on in October, so October, November, December, something like that. This is now January, so it'll be, yeah, about almost 4 months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago. So it's hard to believe we've been on YouTube that long already for this channel. Alright, we're here at the riverfront here, along the river here in Clinton, Iowa, along the Mississippi River. Angie did mention there's Flag Island out there someplace. There's the bench I was talking about that we was talking about doing a vlog out here. Gotta remember we're at 60 times June. There is Flag Island out there. There is an American flag out there. And you guys are probably looking at it and say, Chuck, you're nuts. I don't see no flag out there. So let's do 60 times zoom right now. We're zooming it in. Do you see it yet? See it yet? That 60 times zoom right there. There's an American flag right there. And you will see the rocks down there. You will see a little pier sticking out of the ice there. But yep, that's Flag Island right there before the main island. There's a, I would say, football length field. Yeah, length of the football from that flag onto the trees back there. But yep, there's Flag Island right there. Back to regular zoom, and now I'm totally nuts, you can't see it. Okay, I'm still at this bench right here. You're gonna hear a train whistle in the background. You're gonna see the courthouse. That's that little odd shaped thing right there where I'm pointing at. Right there, that little odd thing right there. Let's just zoom in, 60 times zoom. And you can tell what time when I filmed this on this day. Whatever day I filmed it on. So there it is. Oh, by the way, you can see the ballpark from here too. That's where we'll be going this summer with this camera. This camera's it's gonna be great for baseball games. Now I'm gonna try a little walking video with this camera with you guys. And hopefully we'll do a little speed to it. We just passed the City of Clinton Showboat. There we have here in town. It's a summer playhouse we have, so. But yeah, it is one of those very rare lighthouses. We're going to talk a little bit more detail about those lighthouses, maybe on a later vlog. Right now, since we left the apartment, it got really cloudy, as you notice, and we're going to get you guys home because we heard there's some rain coming this afternoon. So I only got a small window to do it in. So let's try our. What I have tried on a previous video, I had not put it up. I shared it through another YouTube channel that we have, and it seemed like I got likes from it. So I'm gonna try something a little different. I know it did not work very well on the Kodak Play Sport, and you know, on that other disaster cameras, you might say forget it. Don't matter what speed I try to use it on, it just never worked anyway. So. Right now, let's try a faster pace. Instead of 4 or 5 times speed, let's try 8 times speed. And let's do it basically, if I can hold you guys steady as I can, because I'll have to use the stabilization when I do it at home, I do the editing. Let's just do it right now. Let's pick it up 8 times speed right now. Actually, I had to cut you guys a little short right here, so I think that was a good little test I just put out. That's long enough. That's plenty long enough. You probably might, if it works out okay, I would not doubt you might see more of it as weather permits. Right now, we gotta put you guys away because I gotta do one more thing over here in downtown where we zoom it in. I gotta do something over there someplace, so we'll see you guys over there someplace, hopefully. I'm right here in downtown Clinton. We're gonna just wrap it up. Actually, we're gonna wrap it up at the next clip here at home. Just letting some people know what downtown's like. You know, some people kind of miss this downtown area because we got subscribers that's out of town who usually lived here in town and live in other parts of the country or other parts of the world, and they kind of miss their little precious little town that you grew up in. So hopefully I will do better justice next time with this camera and all that, and we'll finish it up at home, and we'll see you right when we get home. Yep, made it home. Been coming home for a couple hours already. As you see, like I said earlier in the vlog, it started to rain. Actually, it's more of a drizzle. I see Angie made it home, so she's going to close out the show for us tonight again.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.